Can I go now? I have a dissertation to defend tomorrow.
I was sick. I got better. My parents got sick. I got sick again. So you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm back to stuffy face. It is what it is. Hi, you dolls. Welcome back. And if you are new, hello, my name is Jessie, and today we're going to react to Season 3, Episode 8 of The Sex Lives of College Girls, The Good Partner Test. I cannot believe that we only have a few episodes left, 2 weeks left of these wonderful ladies. I cannot wait to see what happens next. Let's jump in at Season 3, Episode 8 of The Sex Lives of College Girls, The Good Partner Test.
Someone should start jumping up and down. I would if I were wearing a more supportive bra.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
They're the N and the Y.
Irina, that's me! Wait, it's you!
I'm a vibe.
On to the playoffs, ladies! 1, 2, 3, 4!
We're gonna need you.
Okay. You little liar. You told me you weren't taking anything.
Well, it just got us to the playoffs, didn't it?
It's your body.
The fight against single-use paper products continues, and in that match, we're all players. Thank you.
I don't blame you, Kimberly. Dude, there's freaking garbages everywhere. Just throw away your own.
At one point, he made extended eye contact and gently whispered, "You're my missing puzzle piece."
Aww.
Hopefully he'll learn.
Well, I have a little relationship update of my
you'll
own.
work it out.
I think I'm ready to take the next
Communicate.
step with Cooper.
The hell is the good partner test?
A series of tests that they're unaware of so that you and your friends can determine if they're the right partner for you.
Testing them without them knowing it? That's sadistic. I love it. Imagine how much time we could save knowing a guy's a dud right away as opposed to finding out he sleeps with a teddy bear 10 dates in.
Invite our guys over at different times and run some tests.
Let's go.
I arranged the sections into the shape of a dolphin because I know that's your favorite animal.
Aw, and you removed all the pith so thoroughly.
I kinda knew that Arvin was gonna pass, though, right? Like,
on this.
it's
I
Arvin.
found it in a thrift store.
Wear it all the time.
See, that's not good, though. You want him to be semi-honest.
So for me, the best partner is to get that.
I don't think I could date someone who couldn't kick back, relax, and enjoy a cold V8 with my grandma.
Most importantly, you were an Eagle Scout?
Well, no, I quit. I kicked my friend out for criticizing their position on queer rights.
Oh.
I left in solidarity.
Do you have any other coasters? Or...
Oh, it seems like they're all occupied.
Just gonna hold it. Good for you, Coops.
Operation Whitney's wet hot friend has commenced.
I'll give you some privacy.
I can't say I would have passed. She was hot.
He killed it.
Can I go now? I have a dissertation to defend.
Skip him? No way.
Don't you want to tell everybody how you kissed Kanan at the end of the last episode?
How many shirtless push-ups Isaiah can do.
What?
What? Why are you throwing this at me?
Peel it for me.
I don't work for you. Peel your own damn orange.
Oh!
What do I do?
I got this.
Kimberly.
I insist you keep it off. I'll hang it outside the window.
Okay.
Thanks again for saving our lives.
Oh, gosh.
Someone lives here.
Sure do.
It's like bothering me that my blankets aren't folded out
How
right.
do you live like this? Straight up biohazard. And I think the government should get involved. I need a shower.
Felt like you wanted him to fail.
Yeah, Casey's right. You violently threw that orange at him like you wanted him to be defensive.
And that's not a little bit of clutter. No one would want to be in that room.
I kissed someone else.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Seriously?
Who did you kiss?
You cheated.
Oh, you're making it sound worse than it is. It's not the same thing that happened with you and Calvin.
It's not?
No.
The tough thing about Brian is that I don't know as much about him as all of you know about your people.
But see, now I'm confused. We never said we wanted to be exclusive, right? That was the whole thing. He wanted to date her. She didn't want to date, but they were talking about, like, the idea of it, but I don't think they ever said they were.
And that I think is cute.
It's still not
but
right.
That's it?
Is this a test? Oh, you're all looking at me like this is a test.
So
Either way.
Kimberly's guy.
Duh. I love tests. So,
What scares you?
fish with teeth.
Ready for some hypotheticals?
Actually, we're not quite done yet. Come in.
Kanan?
Hey everyone. I brought that textbook you wanted to borrow with.
See how hard it is?
Yeah, damn. I see why you wanted me to do this. It looks like a human hamster cage in here.
I've been busy. I don't have anything.
Disgusting.
I can give you
Horrible.
It was cute, but I still can't forgive
Does this
him.
mean what I think?
I can't. I don't
Oh my
know.
God,
I
Kane's
can't.
the one you
I don't
kissed.
feel it.
Halfway through, I stopped caring. I just liked being with him.
I will not teach my children this test, but it was a lot of fun.
He's cute. I like him.
You've only slept with 2 people?
Yeah. How many people have you slept with?
I don't know. Like 20?
20?
Oh wow.
Something wrong?
Uh-oh.
No.
No.
Not a lot of cliffhangers in Proust, but I'm excited to see how this ends.
Oh no, poor Bella. Coach, man. She had like one night to herself. He should be like, you missed this. Are you okay?
Why did you cheat on me?
I didn't want to not have sex for all 4 years of college. I knew I was going to break eventually. And I think any guy would.
I put it in her head that she has a time limit maybe with Cooper. I think I could be ready.
I sent my first ever nude pic.
Taking nudes is the best.
I'd love to avoid talking about my mom, my dad, anyone I've dated, and childhood traumas.
Looking for feedback?
Not really.
It's
Cool.
All right, there you have it. Episode 8, The Good Partner Test. Very funny episode. I really like that a lot. And I like how we kind of really got serious with a few of our characters here. I mean, Kimberly admitting that Brian and her like have something going on, I think is a big step. I think that especially because she just got out of this thing with Eli, and so it's like, you know, and she's trying to focus on her school and Professor Friedman's class and everything. But, you know, Brian and her are pretty perfect. I mean, the fact that he came in, he's like, I loved you're testing me, like immediately. It was like, I love tests, let's do it. I would love to see them as a couple, is what I'm getting at. Like the two of them, the dynamic is absolutely hysterical. Casey realizing that she needs a little more closure from the Calvin relationship, and she goes to him and she asks, like, why did you cheat on me? I'm not here to rehash things. I really just want to know. And I think that's what hurts the most in situations like that, where it's like, I truly believe that a lot of the time it isn't that the person wants to hurt you, but you still need for them to acknowledge that they had to have known you would have gotten hurt. And that's what upsets me. So for Calvin to be like, I wasn't trying to hurt you, it really was just me. It's like, sure, but you had to have known that I would have been hurt, and you had to have known that I would have found out at some point. But I hope that she got the response that she was looking for. I feel like it kind of did more harm than it did good to a certain extent, because I think that him saying, you know, I cracked, and I think any guy would have. It's like, okay, so now you're making her feel as if there's a time limit on her and Cooper, and that Cooper's gonna crack at some point, so you better sleep with him soon, because if you don't, then he's gonna crack like everybody else would, you know? So I hope that she's ready, and I hope that, I feel that Cooper is mature enough and cares about her enough to kind of tell if she is ready or not, right? Or if she's just saying she is because she's nervous. Whitney tests Isaiah and then tests Kanan. I like that we didn't have this whole like lie about who she kissed and why she was kind of messing with Isaiah and everything, you know, like we instantly immediately was like, I kissed Kanan. Let's test him. And I like that they showed how the two of them are together. I mean, all the girls were smiling. They were really happy to see Whitney happy. And I will say that they do have good chemistry and they are cute together. But I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm still mad at him. I'm still mad at him. And I think the reason, if I can simply say without getting into another 30-minute discussion like I usually do, I feel when this comes up, if it wasn't Kimberly, I would have a different opinion. I don't know if I've ever actually said that before. The fact that it was Kimberly, the fact that it was a mutual friend, the fact that it was one of Whitney's best friends is what really upsets me. That hits personally. If it was a random girl, it still would not have been okay with me, but it still would have been like, oh, I got drunk and randomly hooked up with this girl. No, you and Kimberly started an emotional relationship behind her back and then kissed and then tried to be together. Like, if you were honest about it, like, hey, something's starting here, then that's one thing, but you hid it and it was with one of her best friends, and I don't like that. It makes me look at him in a different way, and I'm not saying that I'll never forgive him, but I just don't forgive him right now. So in my book, Isaiah's still winning, and I feel like Isaiah, the tests against him were a little unfair, because as the girls pointed out, like, you were trying to make him fail. You threw the orange at him. You're like, thump, threw the freaking orange at him. Like, what the hell? Some of the tests were funny. Like, the messy room, that would have driven me insane. But, like, you learn to understand and accept people's faults or quirks or whatever you want to call them. Or, like, you do what Kanan did and you joke around about it, too. But, like, after everything that Isaiah and Whitney have been through, him trying to, like, court her being like, no, I don't want to be in a relationship, then coming over and using his apartment, then, bringing, I don't know, I just feel like she hasn't given him a fair shot. And so it doesn't surprise me that he up and left like that. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't think the test proved that Isaiah wasn't a good partner. I think that he didn't have a fair shot, but I think it definitely did prove that Kanan and Whitney. But we don't know how Kanan feels. We don't know how Kanan feels about the whole situation, so we'll have to see. My heart breaks for Bella, because this is something that comes up a lot in shows and movies and life. Your number. What's your number? Do you have a high number? Do you have a low number? And you have to be, in the right kind of realm of things. Like, if your number's too high, then you're a slut. But if your number's too low, then you're not experienced. And it's really frustrating, because it's like none of that matters. What matters is the connection with you and your partner or whoever you're sleeping with, and that's your business, and that's all it is. It doesn't mean that you're dirty. It doesn't mean that you're skanky or whatever if you have a higher number. I know plenty of people that have a way higher number than 20, and I don't think they're bad people. So Bella telling Avon this is really interesting, because Vaughn, we know, is a very a very non-sexual person. I mean, he says during this scene that Bella's only the second person he's ever slept with. And so you have in this show, you have Casey and Yvonne, who are the only characters that have not had many experiences. Casey's a virgin, Yvonne's only slept with 2 people. Casey can still joke around with the girls. Casey's still comfortable talking about things. Casey still, doesn't judge or anything like that. The reaction that Yvonne had to Bella when she said 20 was so heartbreaking, because you could just see the look of sadness on her face, like how disappointed she was and how she was feeling judged and feeling bothered by it. It was sad, because this whole time that she's been hooking up with him and dating him and having these experiences with him, she's doing something that's outside of her comfort zone, that is outside of the realm of what she usually does. But she's happy. She's so happy, and she really likes him. And she, normally I feel like typical Bella would have been like, the sex was just okay, I'm not sleeping with him again. She's like, we'll see what happens. Like, it was just okay. It wasn't what I'm usually into, but like, you know, we'll take it from there and we'll make it work. She is just like in such a different mindset, and I love it for her, and he looked like he was really bothered by that. So I don't know if this is going to be a break it kind of a thing, but we're definitely going to have a conversation about it, and I feel bad because Bella's just being so self-conscious right now, and she shouldn't have to be. It's her, and that's, you know, it's in the past, and it is what it is. Aside from that, we had a really cute little scene in the beginning where we're cheering on Whitney at one of the games, and Taylor and Ash is there. Ash hugs Taylor, and they look so cute the way they're smiling at each other, and I think that it's really sweet. So I want to see more of that. We also get Whitney carrying her team to the playoffs. Willow finding out that Whitney is taking cortisone shots for her knee, and then this little bit at the end here where the coach says, like, where are you? This is unacceptable. You're the captain. This is so up, because if it was under different circumstances, I would understand. Hey, you missed practice. Where the hell are you? You're captain. He knows that Whitney has an injury, and he knows that it is dangerous for her to be playing with this injury. So my immediate instinct would be to say, oh my God, are you okay? Does something happen? Is your knee hurting? Are you resting? Is that why you weren't here? Because not only is that a valid question, but it's out of character for her to miss a practice. But I mean, I think we already were under the impression that this coach didn't give about her, because he wouldn't have told her to keep doing the cortisone shots so that they could get to the playoffs. Like, if you were a good coach, maybe you wouldn't have to rely on one person to carry the team. But she kind of throws her phone and gets all upset, and I don't know. I don't know what that's going to mean. Is that going to mean that she is maybe going to try not to be involved with soccer too much anymore? We know that she's going to start therapy in the next episode, which is great. I love that. So maybe that'll help her kind of decide where she wants to go with her career, take her life. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on with Whitney. So overall, very good episode. We did not see Leela, my lovely Leela. Maybe she'll be in the next one. We only have 2 episodes left, Dobby. We only have 2 episodes left until the next reaction. So long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when they might need it next. Bye. Thank you for dealing with my stuffiness.